G'day guys, how you going? Hope you're all having a fantastic evening, or whatever time it is in your part of the world. If you're Australian, then it's the evening, and it's very, very cold here in Canberra. So hopefully the weather is treating you better wherever you are. So tonight is not going to be a DVD update or a review. This is going to be a contest entry. Now this contest is for a good friend of mine here on YouTube. He goes by the name of Dom, whose channel name is Last a Lot. This is his 500 subscribers contest. So congratulations, mate. You deserve each and every one of those subscribers. Every single time I come to your channel, I see so many more subscribers. So everybody is catching on to the fact that, you really are a valued member and your channel is awesome. So if you haven't subscribed to this bloke, do yourself a favour, subscribe to him. He doesn't have a negative word to say about anybody. He's just here for good reasons, and that is to share his passion of horror. So just one of the good guys of YouTube, fantastic friend, and just a real, a pleasant sort of guy to be around. So if you haven't checked out his channel, please do yourself a favour. Let's get him up to 1,000 subscribers, because people like him should really be supported. So today, the contest video, he wanted us to show off our favourite ghost, gore, and Japanese film. So I kind of, I thought, I'm going to enter this contest. Some pretty good prizes on offer, but that's not the reason why I enter these contests. It's all about supporting fellow YouTubers, but the prizes are an added incentive. So I've picked out 3 movies, and I've kind of bent the rules just a little bit, Dom. So hopefully that's alright. Hopefully, I can still enter, because I changed them. I changed my favourite gore movie. Now, you all know my favourite gore movie is Inside, a French classic, but I talk about this non-stop. It's like a broken record. I go on and on about it. So to give something a little bit different, I thought I'll put Inside away for the time being, talk about another really good gore film, not my favourite, but up there, and just to give something different from, Inside. I'm sure you're all been getting sick and tired of me talking about it. So hopefully that's alright, Dom. But I'm sure it will be, because this film is right up there with my favourites. So I've got 3 films. These are all foreign, so subtitles. You guys who know me know that I love my foreign cinema, so that won't come as a great surprise. So I've picked them out. My favourite ghost film of all time is not a Japanese horror film. It's an actual Spanish horror film, and this is called The Orphanage. Now, the reason why I like this one so much is because it didn't rely on jump scares. There were a few jump scares here and there, but it just has so much depth to it, and it was actually quite an emotional, very, very touching film. The ending was very, very sad, and the whole film just had a really sad feel to it. So it was a horror film mixed in with a drama, and it was just bloody fantastic, and I absolutely loved it. And, this is what really got me started on Spanish horror. So if you haven't seen this one, definitely go and see it. It's a ripper. I loved it, and it would definitely go down as my favourite ghost film, and I think, it's the favourite ghost film of all time. And I don't know how any ghost film could top this one, because it just had so much rolled into one. Brilliant acting, brilliant cinematography. I actually thought to start with it was Guillermo del Toro who directed it, but it was actually Guillermo del Toro who presented it. So I got, misled a little bit from that one, but the overall result, I was very, very happy with it. It's a fantastic film. If you're into ghost stories, then this is a compulsory viewing, because it just has so much more than just a typical ghost story. So a genre classic. It's one of the best ghost films ever made, and it definitely gets my vote as my favourite ghost film of all time. Now, this is the gore film that I was talking about. It's a Norwegian film, so this one really hasn't been spoken of very much at all, and this is Manhunt. Now, I was really surprised by this one. This is a nasty, nasty film. Some really, really good gore in it. It got a really low rating on IMDb, which is really surprising, because it's a very simple story. It's been done before, has really good suspense, but the gore was phenomenal, and I love this film. And it just goes to show, don't rate everything off IMDb, because that's just a matter of opinion. So I was really happy to get this one, and as I said, the gore in it was just really something else. It was, as it says on the front, vicious, and it definitely is. It's a fantastic gore film. So if you haven't seen this one and you want to get into Norwegian horror, this is a beauty, and it's a good place to start. So yeah, that's Wouldn't say my favourite gore film. Favourite gore film of all time is Inside, but I go on about that enough, so I should just shut up about it. Yeah, so I want to talk about this one, give it a little bit more attention than what it's got. If you're into gore films, then this one will definitely satisfy your thirst. Now the last one is my favourite Japanese horror film. Now I know you're probably thinking, you could guess what it is, but I'm pretty sure you won't get it. Because, once again, this is a film that hasn't been spoken to about very much lately. It's one of the newer ones, I think, and it's not a ghost story, surprisingly. Most of the Japanese horror films out there are ghost stories, but this one was an absolute cracker. Hadn't heard anything about it. I won this on a contest from Ty and Sarah. It was Good, Bad, Unusual, and this film is called The Neighbour Number 13. This is not so gory, but it was just a fantastic film. It's a film about split personality, no ghosts in it, so it was something a little bit different from the Japanese side of things. But the acting was great, very, very disturbing, about a guy who gets bullied and he develops this nasty split personality that makes him very, very dangerous. So the Neighbour Number 13, not enough has been spoken of this one once again, but I don't know why, because this is one of the, if not the best, Japanese horror films, horror/thriller film out there. I really, really like this one. Not as brutal as you'd come to expect from Japanese cinema, but really, really good. And yeah, for the moment, these things can chop and change every now and then, but for the moment, this is definitely my favourite Japanese horror film. So if you haven't seen this one, please go out and get it. This is a North American release. I haven't seen it on sale here in Australia, so I don't know how hard it is to get a copy. But if you can manage to track it down, I definitely recommend it because, once again, it's a ripper. It's a beauty, and not enough has been spoken of it. So, highly recommended. This goes down as my favourite Japanese horror film. Righto, that's it. That's my entry for you, Dom. Hopefully it was acceptable. Hopefully I talked enough about them. I love all those films. I love every film in my collection. It's just every day I'm continually getting surprised by other horror films. I've got a review coming up, so look out for that one. But yeah, congratulations once again, mate. 500 subscribers. Before you know it, it'll be 1,000 because, as I said, everybody's catching on to how great a person you are. And yeah, you deserve all the success you get, and all I can do is hope that you continue to get the rewards that you deserve, and I'll continue supporting you because you're a fantastic fella. Alright guys, that's it. Until next time, take care of yourselves, have a great day, and I'll see you later.